Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the third. We've been doing a lot of knocking on doors recently in the last few episodes, so I thought today, let's go change the gears a little bit and knock down some doors, if you know what I mean. I think I'll stay with this party for a little bit. One of the problems I've kind of had with this game is I kind of hope there was some sort of a preset for characters so that you don't have to keep changing the chords and stuff over and over again. If I wanted to switch character after every single little area, I have to basically redo everybody's equipment, which is kind of annoying, if you ask me. And that's actually made a little bit better by the fact that we are, well, at least I am playing this game in a very piecemeal fashion, which means that I don't have to do the party switching very often, so only once in a while. It doesn't make too much difference to me. I just, go plop down for 10 minutes or so and figure out stuff before I start recording. I can't imagine that being great if you're just playing this in real time. Like everything else about the game encourages you to try different parties, except for that part. Okay, we're getting a lot of experience points, which means I'm a little bit scared. 113, 109. Okay. Who else is in our party? I can't check from here. That's fine. That's ominous. Fun thing to do, number 3633. Just walk down the street and then say, "You're next" to random people. See how that works out. It's a great icebreaker, I heard. Oh no. Olivier is going to waste his turn. I can't allow this.
No way.
Doesn't seem like there's anything I can get out of it. No, everybody's too slow. Well, Olivier, can't help you today. Your wind will not reach anybody. However, we'll arrange you. Not even sure why we're fighting them. But okay, I guess. Alright, let's try this again. He can't reach anybody, so. Probably should have checked whether they're weak to wind. Also, not very much. I forgot to switch my support units. This is where... Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna be able to kill him. DJ Olivier! Forget I said that. Estelle is just being terrible at arts because I forgot I switched her into a physical setup. I'm still stuck in the old game. Okay, let's go ahead and get somebody useful in here. Oh. Okay, we have to fight someone. Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Is it a star door? Yep, it's a star door. Hey everybody, I got a surprise for you today. Oh, don't look so sad. Is this... There's a single one of them. Nope. Star Guardian Mischief. Evil spirit that causes nothing but trouble and petrifies. Hard to hit and can split itself. That doesn't sound like... Oh boy, this will be fantastic. I don't think I have anybody that is particularly immune to petrification. What to do? Let's think about this real quick. How much hit points do they have? They have a lot. Maybe this wasn't the greatest idea. Well, let's see what we can do here. Are they weak to anything? I keep forgetting to check these important things. They're not. They're in fact not weak to anything. Does that mean they're weak to perhaps status ailments? Which we can very easily arrange. What I want to do is actually with Olivier, I want to do Death Scream, see if we can instantly kill some of them. But before we get there... let's do this. I don't want to waste her turn. What I'm trying to do is have her whip the next turn when she gets here. Let's see if there's something else we can gobble down. All right, let's do this. There's a reason for that, of course. That's the kind of move you make when you have no idea what you really want to do. Nope, that's no good. And luckily, I'm not in range for all of them. Okay, that gets a little bit annoying. Well, we'll go for it. Actually, that's a mistake. Not sure why I did that. But that's the choice we made. Yep, they seem to be particularly susceptible to status. Which is good, because I have a plan that involves killing a lot of them. Poor Estelle. She's gonna get dead. Work! Please! Please work! Did I kill? Nope, not a whole lot of them. No, I did. Oh, well, okay.
I call this Requiem for a Doomed Opponent.
Nope, I'm not feeling lucky at all. Not the least. Not the least bit. Man, his S-Craft is so useless. You're blind! How can you hit me? Alright, that's not a big deal. I'll take it. Is there something else I can do? She's not fast enough. I wonder... It might be easier to get her back up, because that might take 2 turns. They will need to spend 1 turn petrifying her, and then they'll have to spend a 2nd turn to kill her. That buys me a little bit of time. The main reason is I don't want Shara to spend too much of her turn. What else do we got? I could confuse. That's actually quite interesting. Not sure if I should try it. Is there anything else I have? Not particularly useful. You know what? Why the heck not? Maybe we can get one of them to petrify the others. How about you? Don't? Thank you. And we will... I can't do it because she's... Oh my goodness. This is all bad. Why did I bother to use her S-Craft? Why did that have to happen? I was hoping for a little bit better. I
was not prepared.
She had a full bar. A full bar! Well, we can do this again. Think you'll make it in time. Not too concerned about that one. We can't have her make it, so let's get somebody else up. The reason I'm doing this is because I need to eat food anyway for one of the other doors, so I'm not particularly fussed about blowing them here. Well, I mean, there's probably better ways to use them, you know, but not being very picky right now. Actually, do I have a revival art? I don't. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get Reese up.
We're good to go.
And then, when everybody finishes, I might decide to use Shara to bring everybody forward. Depends on how this goes. Okay, we killed 2 more. Thank you. Now I feel a little bit better. Hopefully they don't regenerate.
This ought to perk you up.
And I'm sure it perks something about me up, that's for sure. Not fast enough, huh? It's probably just easier at this point to kill it. It's not nearly enough damage. Well, we've established that art is really the way to go right now, but you know what? I have a better idea. How about this?
We're good to go.
How about this? Don't think that's enough. That's... I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that will do. How about this? You want to petrify me? What if you get a taste of real medicine? Oh. I guess we won.
Enjoy the show.
Not quite sure what I was expecting there, but I'm glad I had Olivia with me. Because if you didn't have him, that would have been a lot more ugly. Seems like we are looking at an interactive encyclopedia of sorts. The original Encarta. Narrated by Leonard Nimoy. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't get him anymore? Okay. Narrated by Albert Russell. Yeah, that doesn't sound like propaganda at all. Alright, Professor Epstein, we trust you 100%. I wonder why. Because orbital technology seems to be such a departure from, you know, what it's currently done, that the advantage it provides is so great. You figure somebody will pick it up very quickly. You know, the early adopters. There are early adopters in every age. He's the science missionary. I see. That's why the Bracer's Guild has such a long history of changing light bulbs. Maybe that's when it started. That was like 40 something years ago. Well, people don't like technology until the king endorses it. Like, oh, well, if the king said so. It's kind of like the celebrity endorsement right now. I wonder if there is sort of like a brand war or something attached to the orbments. Like, would you rather buy the original Lehman, or do you go for the second generation ZCF? I can't read any of these charts, by the way. Carry out fundamental research on orbments, spreading orbital technologies and informing the public of its benefit. 3. Eat well, sleep well. Nope. Okay, that's worse. Any company that professes to contribute to the world peace with technology is probably planning to take it over or something. Well, this is not exactly a company, it's a research organization, so... Non-profit, right? All non-profits are good, right? Yes. You could make them cuter, for example. Currently, your orbment looks like a giant watch. But why didn't anybody think about like making like a teddy bear shaped orbment thing? It's like a personal accessory, you know? What happened to the person in personal accessory? I think it's kind of interesting that the orbments are basically like clocks or watch, right? So, and they've also deemed to include the town called La Clocle in the game, which of course in real life there is such a town, and that I believe was sort of the motherland, if you will, of the Swiss watch making industry. So whomever put the game together or had the idea for the game obviously likes watches. Yeah, that wherever works out, like the Red Cross. But we have to say they're not doing particularly well given the state of the Zemurian continent right now, and for the foreseeable future. Also known as the internet. Yes, internet will help realize world peace. Works so well. People fight wars for two reasons. Number one, because there's not enough of anything. Number two, there's too much of anything. If only people would talk to each other. I think that has been sort of the solution to problems for the last several thousand years. But see, nobody ever does it. Okay, that was a short and nice, sweet story. We got ingenuity and a bunch of money for reading their propaganda material. We should just double check to make sure there's not a second part. I don't think I've ever seen a second part. No. The only second part I've seen so far is Tita's story, I think. I'm not sure if there are any other ones. I don't need to be here. Let's just go a little bit further, and then we'll call this an episode. Not everyone can be an hour and a half long. Nope! Well, at least it's sort of a decent opportunity for us to get some of our CP back. Okay, everybody weak here is weak to... Gosh, what is that called? Not Mirage. Space. Everybody's weak to space. All of these turns of guard come up. Oh, they're all dead now. So it doesn't really matter too much. This won't do anything. But nor will this. At this point in the game, a lot of the enemies are beginning to get very fast. Their speed status becoming very high. I feel like this is probably what it feels like to play on hard in any of the games anyway. I think that also means things like buffs and status ailments becomes more important, because if somebody's sleeping, it doesn't matter how many turns they take. Still wish there's another way to... Okay, so that's the teleporter. I don't want to go there yet. Still wish there's another way to really tell if there are particular enemies that are weak to certain status ailments or not. Maybe in the status or the description of the enemy, we could have some hints, but I guess that could be too much to ask, because it's hard to drop hints without just giving away the answer sometimes. He doesn't seem very strong. I don't know why we're wasting our time casting a bunch of arts, but maybe it's because I do in fact enjoy the waste of time. I mean, that's why we're all here, right?
Enjoy the show.
Will do. Thanks, boss. Experience game's pretty good. I might actually change up my party members at this point somewhere here to bring some of the less used party members in. One spoilers I couldn't avoid is that somebody said toward the end of the game you have to use everybody in different parties. So it will be a good idea to have everybody leveled up to a certain degree. I don't know how much we need to do it though. Okay, let's go. There's one other spot I missed, and then we'll come back to the telepad. Actually, you know, let's do this. I'm gonna go to this spot and then head home. We'll do the teleport next time. Yes, whatever. A feather brooch. What is that? Plus. Various status up prevents faint. Various status up seems to me... Hold on. Find somebody who has... Okay, let's try this. Strength down. Maybe it does not affect it, but strength down, art attack up, defense up, art defense up, speed up is actually quite useful. But not by a whole lot, just by a single point. not particularly impressed, I have to say. Maybe we'll find some way to use it. Right. We're gonna... Now, I said about not going into any more doors today, but we ended up in a door again. It's inescapable. But next time, I swear to you, I won't go into any doors. Looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.